Hi, it's SkyLark, Songbird. I was telling you that I was about to make love with my husband that I found here, uh, the King of Siam, Joe Friedman. And so Govinda Singh, who was in my head, Govinda Singh Dillon, Bob Dylan's brother, said, "You better tell them how what happened when you left heaven." So I'm going to do that. Bob Dylan was the Lord of the Angels, and I was the sweetest angel in heaven. So our Father, the Son, Reverend Dr. Wilburn Daniel, told Bob he could bring me to earth so he could touch me because that's what he wanted. He was obsessed. So, and he said to him, take care of her, look after her. And he sent the Supreme Archangel, Jesus Christ, and told him the same thing, look after her. Because I was the only girl. And so, who else? Oh, Govinda Singh was there, of course. Angel Gabriel, he's the architect. So Bob Dylan was ordering things. He was, so he ordered me to be the desired one. And he was going to be the one who desires. So that's, girls, why you are the desired one. You have to wait to be desired. And they, the men, are the ones chasing us, the desiring. And the thing is, a lot of these men, I guess all of them, are animals. They're lions and tigers and bears, okay? So, and we, the ladies, are flowers. So you see that? So you have to be very careful with men. I learned this early in life because my mother was married. The third husband was a drunk on the weekends and would beat her up. I called the Clarksville, Tennessee cops, and those big burly white men would come and get his ass out of there. So, but I saw, you have to be careful how you talk to these guys. They'll kill you. And I knew that when there was Queen Elizabeth I and King Henry VIII killed one of his wives and was one that I liked. That's why Queen Elizabeth I didn't get married, because she didn't trust men. Okay. All right, so let's see where I'm going with this. So then here we come to Earth, and we're together. It's wonderful. I love him, he loves me. And then death happens, and we get separated. Okay, then there's the whole 50 dates thing. If you saw the movie 50 Dates, she kept forgetting him when she woke up. But it's that way for him too. Everybody, when they're reborn, their brains are what? They forget their past lives. So they start all over again. Okay, but we found each other each lifetime. When he was Bob Hope and I was Dolores, we found each other, got married, had a wonderful life. When he was Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, we found each other. It was Mrs. Peale. My goal was to make his life easier, a power of positive thinking. And then when he was my little Margie, he was my father, and I was Margie. So, but this life, inadvertently, I got sent to hell, where I am now. Is Dante's Inferno. And he, my Lord, the Lord of my soul, is in heaven. So you see, and he was also a Sikh guru, but they don't come to hell. Masters don't come to hell. Jesus don't come to hell. That's why it's hell. Okay, but I came here, Mary Magdalene came here. I guess they wanted me to come here. Let's see what he said. He said, no, I said, why did you want me to come here? He said, I said, they got me here where the people are practically comatose, so I can figure out this mess this world has become. Jesus said, The world is mad. When I went to India, that's what he said. I hadn't known he was talking to me. But I was relieved to hear that because I knew they were crazy too. Everywhere I go, they say, "What do you mean?" I don't know what anybody was saying until I figured out they were talking to themselves. So that's why what they said had no relevance to me. And so anyway, I saw Obama on TV doing that, talking about the Americans are afraid and all that. I said, what's he talking about? He's talking to himself. And when I was in Glad Church, lined up to get lunch when I was homeless, this guy comes over and he says, I was standing right beside me. He says, I was kidnapped. I'm from a wealthy family. I knew he was talking to me, but I didn't know anything about being kidnapped from a wealthy family. When I was in the shelter, this girl was walking around pushing a cart with books on it, and what she was saying was what was in my head. That's when I realized I'm at the level of demons, and demons can get into your head. My husband, Lucifer, got in my head. I was lying in bed, and I felt something in my leg. What is going on? And then I heard hideous laughter in my head. I looked up. He's standing at the corner of the room waiting for me to go crazy. Because anytime I had any supernatural experiences, it scared me so bad, I went down and unconscious. It would take me to the psych ward. And it's really funny because I named Birdsong's album Supernatural, being afraid of the supernatural. But when Jesus Christ died, on his book he said, the invisible is more powerful than the visible. I hope you will learn to embrace it. When he says that, that means I'm going to learn to embrace it, you know. And that's the way it is now. I talk to the spirits. They like me. They call me Mother Nature. They've been trying to get me to come here and stay here and be the mother. And that's since 1979. They've been trying to train me. And they have done it, you know, to be the mother, because you can't have, this is why it's a mess. The place has no mother. So they want me to straighten out this mess because I was through it, and they know who you are. I didn't know they knew, but David Icke talked about the scientists and how they, good scientists, they grab them, put a patch on their chest, and monitor everything they say and tell them what to say. That's why we don't know half the discoveries of the scientists. It's a rigged game. And so, but anyway, this, who did he say did this to me? I don't know who put me here. Anyway, so, what else? I had known he was talking to me. I thought he was talking to everybody. Okay, now I figured out how to decode the letters. Let's see who everybody is. That's EVE, Eve, vibrating essence, sexuality. Like I said, Bob Dylan, the Lord of the Angels, named the female to be in Venus, sexuality. And there's another thing they said. They want me to stay here. The spirit says they want me to stay here because I'm the pleasure principle. I'm the fun. I'm the one with the passion. I didn't even like sex most of my life. This is new to me. They didn't tell me what was going on. So, vibrating essence, sexuality. Sex, by the way, is a basis for life. Her, I-E-Y-E. You see that? Her I, the other, Dylan's I. See, lit I. Love, pleasuring, tickling, E-I-E. So we're the same mind and same, not the same eye. He has the eye that looks at me, and I have it within, and I have the eye that looks outward and sees.